Good afternoon. Steve Perkins in West Texas. Wanted to talk today a little bit about one of the things with the Financial Freedom Empire and how to use Aweber with your Financial Freedom Empire. And I want to do a video here of actually trying to do some of the tasks that you will need to set up your Financial Freedom Empire. This is a fantastic program, and once it's set up, it basically runs on autopilot. You send traffic to your capture page, and you get people in your autoresponder to follow up. To do that, you need to have an autoresponder program. Now, there are several out there. I have used other autoresponder programs, but I have found that Aweber is, for me at least, one of the easiest and best programs to use to get your program set up. So what I want to do is I'm going to actually try to walk you through some of the things necessary to get your Financial Freedom Empire set up. Once you join the program, this is your sales page. You get to your sales page and you log into your account. I think I've already got that open maybe. Yeah, I do. So I'm going to back that one out. Whoop, nope. Anyway, once you get started in your members area, you're going to have your sales page right there and your capture page. Now, what is your capture page? Let me see. There's your capture page that you'll get. Now, you're going to attach this capture page to your autoresponder. And again, like I said, I prefer Aweber. So I'm going to go to Aweber. Now, if you do not have an Aweber account, here is a link right here, and I'll put it at the bottom of this video. But this link right here will get you started with Aweber, and for the first, let me see if I can get it there, first 30 days, you have a free trial. Once you get it set up, you can get up to, I believe it's 2,500 or 2,000 or 2,500 things. I'd have to look again. But anyway, per month to do your autoresponder, or you can pay it quarterly or by the year. But that's how you get started. You get started by taking a free trial. You got the affiliate link. And what I like to tell people, especially if you're not good at doing Aweber, here's a link that you can go in and gives you a short course on, plus some templates you can use to do your Aweber email follow-ups with. That's kind of advanced, but to get started, you just basically need an Aweber account. Once you get an Aweber account, it will give you a sign up to a page that you can use to do your Aweber account. Now, let's go to the Aweber account. This happens to be one of my Aweber accounts. And as you can see, I have several lists, and I pulled up the Financial Freedom Empire. But that's because I've already got it set up as a thing. So what I'm going to do is I am going to go in here and show you. Once you get into your Aweber, you go to home. There won't be any details here right now. I just trimmed out my list a little bit. I'm down to 2,000 leads. But after about 6 months, if somebody doesn't open their emails and everything, I figure they're not really interested in my product, so I'm not paying for them to be on my list anymore. But anyway, Aweber, and I find it to be easy to use, and I find it to be their customer service is awesome. There's contact numbers at the bottom of the page. Let me see if I can get down to that far. No, but at the bottom of your page there is a toll-free number for US and for international, allows you to get a hold of. And usually the wait is not very long. I think the longest I've ever waited is like 10 or 15 minutes. Usually it's within 5 minutes or less. Somebody live is talking to you. And these people actually talk to you like you don't know anything sometimes, so that you can understand what they're talking about. They don't use a lot of legalese. They don't use a lot of technical terms and things like that. So I found with a couple of the other autoresponder companies that every time I call in to get help, they start talking to you like I had a degree in computer science, and I had no idea what they were talking about. They used terms, they used illustrations that it didn't mean a thing to me. But anyway, we're going to start here about, here's my account. So what I'm going to do is I am going to manage list. I'm going to go to my list here, and I got to log into my account again there. Okay, I'm going to my list, and that gives me all the information about all of my lists. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to create a list. It's very simple. You click on list, you go manage list, you go to click there. You're going to set up a list. Okay, I go by my company name, and let's see here, I'm going to change this since it's going to be a temporary business. I'm going to go to, let's just say, sample.com, whatever. If you're putting together a list for your, okay, it's going to have, you have to put one in there. So let's go to, I'm going to put in there my, my domain name for Financial Freedom Empire. Okay, I put that in there. It's going to check to make sure you entered it right, and it's going to give you a green check here. That's going to be the address of whatever list. And usually what I do, for example, I have several lists, as you saw. I put in my company name. I go by S. Perkins Marketing. Is basically my overall umbrella for my companies. I put my website, company website, or affiliate link in there and go. For you, you might, if you don't have a domain name, go in and let me find it here. Not it. You would put your Financial Freedom, this one right here at the top. And that would give you a your website, okay? So you go in here, you put in, you'll have your address, your sender's name, you can put your name, your full name, your first name, however, and sender email, if you use email. To avoid free emails, it says don't use addresses like Gmail or Hotmail. Gmail works perfectly fine. So once you go in there and do that, you click the next step. Okay, what would you like to name your list? We're going to put on here, I'm going to go at Financial Freedom Empire Sample, and put that in there as my list names. I'm going to type in here the message. So if you see where I went right down here. I'm going to say an automated system creating instant payments. I'm just going to make it simple, but you can put your full description in there if you would like, what you like. Need to go to that. I'm just going through this so I don't go too long on my video. When you go to your next step, language is English. Your subject line for this is for a confirming thing. We're going to show you how to deal with that. I'm just going to go approve, message, and create list. Okay, let that go in there. All right, now I have the sample list, and you see it popped up in this little box. Okay, so now I'm going to go back to manage my list. I'm going to find that deal here. Where did it go? Okay, here it is, right here. FFE, Financial Freedom Empire Sample. I'm going to go in there like that. Okay, now I'm going to go through here. I'm going to make sure that the information I typed is correct. I'm going to go through here and find out, make sure my information is all correct, your address, your email, whatever. Now, you see this number right here. What you're going to do is you're going to copy that number. You're going to your Financial Freedom members area, and you're going to the account tab right there. It is going to ask you for your Aweber list number. You would put that in this box right here. Okay? You just copy and paste that list number right there. So now we're going to go back to our list settings. So that's where you find it, is right here. Now, while you're watching this video, if you need to stop and pause this video, do it so that you can get all the information. Stop and start, stop and start. That's how I've learned how to do most of the stuff that I do on there. Okay, you want to personalize your vid. So you want to go in there and you make sure your stuff, you got your website. Now here's something that'll save you some time later. So what your signature is that means that at the end of your email letter, you want to put some contact information. So I'm going to put in there my number, and I'm going to put my, say, phone number 123-343-3333, whatever my number is, and put it in there. Any information you want to put, your email address, whatever you want to put in there, you put that in there. So you put that all in there. How do you want to share? If you have you want to connect with your Twitter and your Facebook, you can do so. Preview your unsubscribe page. We want to do that. Now, here's something that's important. Go to your confirmation page, your confirmation message. See where it says send confirmation message to your Aweber forms. You want to click that, and if you're going to say yes, you want to turn that off. You want to turn your confirmation page on, and here's the reason why. If you leave the confirmation page on it, it will send whatever message you put in here to your customers. So they go in, they click on your thing. You've already sent them an ad. You've already sent them an email. You've already contacted people, told them to go here. You're asking for their email address. So you go in there and you make sure, they've already said, yes, I want to be on your list. So there's no sense in sending them another email confirmation, because most people, they say that only about 2 out of 10 or even 5 out of 10 as a thing will actually click your confirmation page. So you're going to have all these people that click there to see your information. They're not going to see your information because it's not going to go to them until they click the confirmation. So if you send confirmation message for Aweber sign up form, click off. Okay? So you clicked off. That's important. Now you go back to let's go back to basic settings. Remember, we got this number. Okay, the other information you're going to need on your account settings is your Aweber form ID. So we go back here to get that. You see up here where it says sign up form. You click sign up forms. You go through here. Do you need a sign up? Create a sign up form. Yes. Do you want you go through here and you just click through, create a new, you don't want a custom form, you just don't want it. You go to settings. Okay, save your form. You go to step 2 over here. You can't see it, it's off the thing. Can't get it over there, I don't believe. Now, there's a thing that says go to step 2. You click on go to step 2, basic settings, already subscribed. Then you want to go to, you don't click anything on there. You can click, if you want to put a form name number on it, you can put in this box right here, it'll ask for form name. You can do that, but since you're not confirming anything, you just leave everything the way it is. Go to step 3. I will install my form. Okay, you see this where it says right here, I will install my form. Click on that. And you want to go to raw HTML code. It's going to bring up a long code here. What you need is this, click it twice, you get this number right there. You click on it, you highlight it, copy it, paste it in this form right here. Okay, now that's how you set up, that's how you get your capture page to send your leads to your Aweber. Okay, we've got that far. Let's go over here to sign up form. We're done here. We're going to go back up here, make sure your list that you created is up here. Then you're going to go to messages. And it's going to pull up there. What do you want to do? So hit the little arrow, go down to the drop box, and you want to go to Legacy Follow-Up Series. It's going to tell you there's no series. Now, right down here, go to follow up sharing right here. Follow up sharing. Then right here it says load follow up series. You go back to your back office. You go back into where it says marketing tools. Click on that. As your caps page, your email. See where it says Aweber Legacy Series. You go click on that, and it's got this long code right here. You copy it, and you go back to your list, and this little box right here, you click paste, and hit load. And now, if you had an account before with cash inbox and you're going to replace and the things there, it might take a little longer. But anyway, see, it just took a few minutes. You have 10 follow-up letters. The first follow-up letter, the lady who created it, Karen, created it, has got her information in here so you can see an example. But you go down your letters and you have to, let's see if I can pull this over here. Let me pull this over here just a second. All right. You go over here and it's going to have your thank you. There's a thank you for subscribing. Has your friend. And you go click here. You see this where it says here. You're going to click, you're going to highlight that. You go up here to the little chain link. Click it. You put in your Aweber or you already got your thing. So we're going to go back up here. You're going to go to members area. You're going to go here and you're going to grab this link right here. You're going to copy it. And you're going to paste it in here. Just copy and paste. And then let it go. Okay, it's going to do that. Okay, then you click. It's going to say paste does not exist, but it does. Trust me. Go there and see where it says name and contact information. This will be on all your letters. You want to take care of, you want to highlight that and delete it. Then you want to go up here where it says personalized. Now I need to pull this over again. Pull it over just a little bit. You're going to hit personalize. It says subscriber snippets. Right here. Oop. Survivor snippets. You want your signature. Remember we put that signature in there. Then we're going to go back over here a little bit more. We're going to click there and go paste. Nope, that ain't what I wanted to do. I want to go over here to, I've got my flashing thing there. I want to go over here. I want to hit my snippets and my signature. Click it and it says signature. Okay, now here's where we're going to go next. I'm going to pull this back over here. I'm sorry I'm going to do that. There's a little green box up here. Let me show you where it is. It says preview and test. Click that. I should have made this bigger, but I didn't. Anyway, you're going to go what you want to do on all your pages, just to be sure. You want to click there and see what page it takes you to. It takes you to your sales page, and it should have your information right here and your join now button and all that. We'll talk about the join now button in a different video, but this is how to set up your Aweber. You want to click and make sure your information is correct. It's correct, so you want to go back to your page. Then right down here in the bottom, there's a little green box. I can't pull it down there, I don't think. Anyway, there's a little green box down there that says save and exit. You would save and exit. And your first letter, you go back here and pull it up. It'll be the letter you just done. You click on it, everything, all the links work. So you're done. You're done with that letter. So I want to go back. And you go through each letter that way and fill it in. And put in your link. So that's how that works. That's how that goes. And then what will happen is, once you get your messages all set up to go, and you've got your system set up with your links and all of that, you're ready to start promoting. And everybody hit. Now, one more thing you need to do on when you're setting this up, you want to go to your settings here. Okay, on that settings. It'll say message follow go immediately after signing up. You want to leave that one the same. You want to click your track clicks on the website links to this message. You want to save all of those changes. Click on that. Go back over here. Now, when you go to your messages, whoop, I got out of that too far. You go to your messages, you're going to see here it says 2 days after, 2 days after, 2 days after, all the way through. So if you want to remain on the 2 days after, that's fine. If you want to change it to 1 day, if you want to change it, you just go to your settings and you let's say we want to, let me go here. I'm going to go to my settings on that one. Let's say you want to change it to 3 days. Well, you just go to go your number. You can set it for any number of days, and you just save it. And there's a little box, green box says save it. That's all there is to setting up a new list. Now, if you want to see what I'll do, I'll go back up here. I'm going to change my. Okay, let me go back this way. Okay. I am going to, pull that up a little bit. Now, this is where your setting is. So you've got all of your messages. So now when you go in here and you want to do a messages, you go in there. You can change your messages. You can add more messages. You can do all that kind of thing. And as you can see, let me go into mine real quick. I'm going to take it out of the sample. I'm going to get into my follow-ups. Okay. Now, I've got several follow-ups. What happens is by clicking that click thing, you can see here it tells you how many people are opened and how many people have read your email, and you go through and you just check and clean and do your follow-ups. You can always add more follow-ups. And the way you do that, if you want to write new follow-ups, it'll go to drafts autumn. If you go to like drafts, you can go in there and create a message. Let's go back to the sample one here real quick. I got too many lists. There you go. If you want to go to your samples, it doesn't have any drafts. So you can go in here and click on the green button and create a list and copy it. And when you're done, you save it, or you can go to Legacy Follow-Ups. Let's go to Legacy Follow-Ups. You want to create a message. You want to create a new message to go in your follow-ups. You set it. You click it there. It's very simple and very friendly, very user-friendly. You go over here and it'll have a list of how many people sign up in any given day. It tells you how many have subscribed, how many unsubscribed, and your total list total. And that's how Aweber works with Cash in the Box's new financial freedom empire. Now, let's go back over here. Okay, we're in the marketing tools. And here in the marketing tools, you've got all of these things. Now, if you want to just copy and paste, if you have another Aweber account, or another autoresponder account besides Aweber, you can go in here, click on that, and there's those letters that we loaded already there, so you can copy those and paste them into your autoresponder. You can use those to make what they call a broadcast letter. And a broadcast number is where you put your list in, you go into your list, and you want to go to messages, broadcast, and you can create a last message, set it up, click to send it either right away or whatever time of day or night you can set those up to set it up. If you want to write a letter today and say have it send out first thing tomorrow morning, you can set that for it. That's simple and easy to do. So let's go back to your marketing tools. You've got copy and paste ads. You can use those. Make a quick little broadcast message out of some of that. So there's all kinds of things you can do. Now, that's how you do Aweber, and so that's all I'm going to basically go for your thing. If you need an Aweber account, you go through here. If you need here, make sure when you set up your account, click on your account there. Make sure you fill in all your information, your name, your email, your phone number, your Facebook link. Now, if you're using Stripe, you need to put your Buy Now Plus link right there, and it will take care of it. Once you get this all set up, click Save Changes. It's done. This will tell you how to set up do this stuff right here that I just showed you in a little more detail, but it works. I set up several of my team members that are members of Financial Freedom Empire last week. It took me about 10 minutes to do each of them. And anybody that joins my team, I'm here to help you get set up. Even if you're not on my team and you want to get set up with Aweber and you don't know how to do it, or you're stumbling through, get a hold of me. I'll be more than happy to get you set up. But I would suggest you get your Aweber set up and then start setting up your account. That way you can get it all done at one time and it's not that thing. So again, I hope this has been helpful to you on how to get Aweber set up so that you can get it into the Financial Freedom Empire. It's daily $150 payments. Set it up so it's working around the clock, automated for you. So if you don't have to use it for just Financial Freedom Empire. Once you get an Aweber account, as you saw in my account over here, I have multiple lists, and I use it for multiple projects, from the Cash the Box funnel, other opportunities that I take care of. So if you want help with your Aweber account, get a hold of me. I'll be more than happy to help it. If you join my Aweber team, I'll be more than willing to set your program up for you. Just let me know. I'll get back with me. But it's all about making money and having a financial freedom empire. So hopefully this has helped you and has given you some information. If you need to reach out and connect with me, there's my contact information. Contact me. I'll be more than glad to help you. Thank you. Have a great day.